time to press play on the season 4 trailer. Yeah, waited long enough.
Get up and get your guns and gloves out because it's about to get messy. The Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 trailer finally dropped, and I'm gonna take you through the details you missed and give you some theories I've come up with. Let's go. First clip, we see Tariq in a home with a voiceover playing and him in full black clothing. We also see the door behind him is half open, showing there's likely going to be drama going on in this scene. Then we go to the next scene where we see who we assume to be the villain of this season. This should be the same guy who's giving the voiceover and also the one who talks to Tariq later on in the trailer, telling him he knows everything. Then we're shown what appears to be a crime scene, and based on the banners hanging from the light post, it's taken place on campus. And based off the color, it's likely not Tariq's campus, because Tariq's campus has blue. Then a slow fade to a woman holding a gun. Keep the gold stroke shiny accents on the nails in mind. And again, another fade to Tariq who covers Brayden, quite literally showing how Tariq is always covering for Brayden and how Brayden is trying his best to mirror Tariq. Like, what kind of cinematography is this? To the point it seems like he's not even a liability to Tariq anymore. Then we get shots of everyone except Diana, McClane and Tariq. And then it cuts to Tariq pointing a gun at someone else. A woman? With gold accented nails? Or rather shiny nails. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, it isn't Effie because her nails are clearly white in this scene. It isn't Diana because she was in black, not a brownish outfit. It's Monet. She wore brownish and Tariq broke into the house only to find Diana there, who was probably saved by Monet. Then we see a scene of Kane shooting at a black car with Monet standing in the corner likely screaming at Kane to shoot at him. Then we see Tariq and McClane meeting up to someone who seems like Drew and someone else. Then Kane punching some guy in the face and Effie on the phone with a name on the screen that's either a D or a C as the first letter. Comment who you think it could be because I genuinely don't know. Then skipping a few clips ahead, we see Tariq with his mother, the chickenhead, and she has gotten a job at a shop depot. Tariq appears to have a scar on his right side of his head, either from the glass breaking while being shot at by Kane or maybe a punch of sorts. Either way, this will definitely get her scared for him. Then jumping ahead again, we see this new villain with Drew and we see a body in the back and headlights on. We also see Drew is in a zip-up jacket and maybe a puffer on top, but it's not really clear from the angle. Then a few clips ahead, we see Drew getting shocked from someone getting shot at. It's likely from this scene, but it's very hard to tell because these guys are too good at editing, man. Like, damn. Because it could either be the guy behind him who's already down or the guy to his left. So this scene also shows us that this new villain eventually takes control of the product and makes enemies with not only Tariq but Monet as well, because you never mess with the product. Then we get a shot of Kane crying and it cuts to Drew walking away, so maybe Drew dies or gets seriously hurt this season. Who knows? Then we finally see Tariq and Diana together, and it's not from the same night he had pointed a gun at her because her earrings have changed shape. But it's clear to see that they combined forces again. Then jumping forward again, we see Tariq and Brayden shooting up a base of sorts with fences all around and assault rifles. And whoa! From the looks of it, the villain this whole time was actually a cop? A fed? Okay, so on first 5 watches of the trailer, I thought he was just a big bad guy. But a cop is a completely different twist to this. It's a new angle that I didn't see coming. So they'd probably put him together and show past clips with Cooper Saxe working with him in the background. So he knew it all along and now wants to stop Tariq for good. He technically wants to get revenge for Cooper. Then it cuts to Drew getting hit by a truck. No clue who was driving the truck. Although, if he was to die, it would likely be based around this scene. Him acting as a lone wolf and paying the price for it. Then a shot of Tariq shooting, just to make us think that it's Tariq behind the truck. Even though the colors of the truck are different. The first truck is blue, here it's a greyish color. Then we get the ghost shot, Tariq looking down, suited up, and fully embracing the ghost personality. Then maybe, just maybe, we end up seeing Ghost again in this scene, and it just ends with Ghost saying, "Hey son." Like, oh my teeth! Do you have any idea how that would make me lose my